And action.
I'm just here in Georgia, man. Just chilling. The house we were renting had a beautiful pond in the back. It's too bad you can't flip. Can you flip the video? They won't let you flip the video.
Oh.
So anyways, it had a beautiful pond in the back. And it still has a beautiful pond. But it had a water fountain. And somebody complained about the noise of the water fountain. They took it out.
No way.
Dead serious. It's been here since we ever got here, obviously. But yeah, somebody moved in. They didn't like the water fountain. They said, can you take that out? And they're like, it's not fair that we have a water fountain and then the other side doesn't have a water fountain. It's like, well, it's to help the bugs. Since that water fountain's been gone, the bugs are so much worse because the air of the water used to keep the bugs away.
That is the first time I've ever heard of somebody getting rid of a water fountain.
I'm just telling you.
They just turned it off. They didn't get rid of it. I mean, you gotta send a scuba diver down there with a pump, and I mean, that's crazy.
Did you hear me? But, I'm shaking my head.
Yeah.
When I say they got rid of it.
Oh, they took it out?
Mm-hmm.
That's total stupidity.
I'm telling you. There was lights out there, and there was a pump, and there's scuba divers went out there and grabbed it, and then you could see where they were disconnecting it from the side of the side of the whatever. It's gone.
That is the dumbest thing ever. Those cost almost nothing to run, and they're a huge feature.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, so now,
except one person.
Yeah, so now there's a guy that has a party, which, hey, dude, I don't care. But, I mean, you used to not be able to hear the guy. And now you can hear him like he's your next door neighbor when he's across the lake or pond or mud hole.
That's another good reason for the fountain. Exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, you're all around the pond and it's an echo chamber.
And then I was thinking about it. What if you owned something like that exclusively? And I was like, this little pond is smaller than the lake that I own exclusively in Georgia.
Oh, that
the lake up there's
one small tenth or less.
Yeah, that's 22 acres. So yeah, I'm gonna list a golf course and a 22-acre lake lot, exclusive lake, caretaker home, everybody. Have a good time with it.
And then nobody can turn your pump off.
And you don't need, you can put a pump in and not turn it off.
That's unreal.
I thought those costed like a few thousand a month to run. They don't?
Oh, they're nothing.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get one. Get that for the lake, huh?
That's right. I mean, if you get crazy with it, if you drive around, you'll see some fountains that are, insane. But that was your standard issue fountain.
Right. So let's get right into Bitcoin and crypto world. So I'm looking last night, and this is sad, but everybody said that the whole reason that happened was to take somebody out. They had a position in Bitcoin that started running his mouth, and they took him out. Have you heard that?
I heard somebody talk about that, but they wouldn't say. They said, "I'm not going to say who it is."
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And then somebody was like,
it is.
Somebody was like, "It's Elon Musk," and it's like, it's not Elon Musk because you can't take him.
No, it's not Elon Musk.
Right, he's got way too much money to be. Who is it?
And then people are saying it was just a string of bad luck, and now you want to know what they're saying? I don't know if you heard this.
What?
70,000 next week.
I did hear. I saw. It's so funny, man. Information travels like wildfire. You and I have not talked about this, and we both heard like all the same info. It's crazy.
Oh, so you heard 70,000 too?
I saw two different people show a chart like that. One guy showed a chart that somebody made a month ago, and it predicted like he missed it by a day or two, but it predicted like tomorrow or something like that Bitcoin was going to crash down to 30,000, and then within a week it'd be at 70,000.
Not financial advice.
Not yes.
And then they said that XRP is going to start to have its run next week. They said be in it by the 21st.
Yeah, great. Be in it. So, did they give you a tutorial on how to buy it? Because
I found, yeah, I don't know. And then they also said Cardona was going to take off too. That was the last one.
oh, your all-time best Florida buddy thinks that Cordona's going to take off big time.
Oh yeah, no, they said to be in them before the 21st.
Before the 21st.
Tomorrow.
I was going to say, that's very specific.
These are all rumors. These are rumors that I hear on the street. People passing by, the bums on the corner. They're like, hey, you, George, buy Cardona. I'm like, what's Cardona? He goes, I don't know. ADA. I'm like,
ADA,
American Disability Association? No. So I thought that was interesting.
Everybody,
no one knows.
It's crazy because everybody's saying, oh, that was it. That's the bottom. That's the bottom. It's going up from here. Like, I couldn't find anybody who was, and that makes me feel like it's not the bottom. Because,
well, you know what was funny is that somebody said, actually, Kathy Woods said, she goes, you know, it's a great opportunity right now. She still said 500,000. And then she said that, you know, it might take a couple more weeks or a couple more months for it to stabilize again. But, you know, it's still long-term investment. It's still an unbelievable asset to hold.
I saw her interview. She was the only one. She was unbelievably bullish on it, but at least she did say, like, and they kept trying to pinpoint her, like, is this the bottom? And she wouldn't say that. She's like, that's not how it works. All we can tell you is that it's oversold, and this is a great time to buy. And all of our, like, she started getting technical and all, like she does, but she was very.
But again. This is Elon Musk controlling the conversation because Tesla is getting destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and no one is talking about Tesla, and everybody should be talking about Tesla because it's what they're not talking about are the things that you watch. It's not the things they talk about. It's the things they don't talk about. You know, and Tesla is a great example of that.
Well, is this the time Tesla actually gets beat up? I mean...
No, but it's just, it might fluctuate, but man, once that hammer comes, oh yeah, look at it. It's 583 this morning, not financial advice. 583 down 14. So you heard people saying in the 400s. I've been hearing that all over the place now.
400, I know. You disappeared, so you now are the poop emoji.
Oh, that's a good emoji, though. You can't share your screen on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that stupid? Because I was going to share, you know, to show the people the graphs. So 563 down $14. But what did he do? He has shifted the conversation away from a company that has all types of problems. And like the most important one is he shouldn't even be listed. What is he listed on? S&P?
Oh, yeah, he's in the S&P 500. I mean, how do you not list him in the S&P 500? It's one of the 10 biggest companies in the world.
Well, because Tom has a thing called profit that S&P 500 really likes to see. Well, and this company does not have profit.
That's true. That's a part of their listing.
That's a part of their listing. And that's the reason why he shouldn't be listed in the S&P is because profit is like, it's just like one of those byproducts of work. You know, I know it's an evil word to some people, but the only reason he makes money is because of government subsidies. The only reason he makes money is Bitcoin and government subsidies. That's not a successful business. It sucks. I mean, but it just is. I mean, that's the thing that people don't understand. I mean, if you were to get 5,000 or 15,000 for each widget that you produce, right? Or how about we set up an infrastructure? Supposedly he's going to get a humongous contract to keep expanding the infrastructure of the Tesla energy system.
I know he's going for all sorts of government money on this new thing that's coming out. So, and that only takes you so far. I mean, that's not a long-term sustainable equation.
But isn't that insane what we're saying? I mean,
and that's what baffles me. But they're, now Kathy Woods again. She loves them. She thinks they're gonna take the world over. So, I don't know. I've always said it doesn't make. We're not financial advisors. These are our opinions, but we've talked about Tesla for a long time. Their numbers don't even make it. Even the couple of bucks they made this time. It's the first time they ever made money. It was a couple of bucks, and they're trading. Every ratio you look at makes no sense. There's never been a company this big with price to earnings and price to sales ratios like these guys have. It makes no sense. There's no analysis that I can figure out that makes this company make any sense at all at trading it. And everything's trading really high. Apple's trading at a 30 PE, and that's really high for them. They average more like 15. But Tesla's trading at like they had no PE because they made no money. They were trading at a multiple of sales. Like at one point they were 100 times sales or 1,000 times sales. It's very.
And somebody wants, what is that statement? If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. And not sense as an S, as in CENT, sense.
Well,
and that's that's the bottom line in business. I mean, you can love something as much as you possibly want. It can be the best thing, but if the public isn't ready for it, the public isn't ready for it because he's not able to charge what he should be, quote unquote, charging because he doesn't know how to freaking balance a freaking checkbook. So right. I mean, think about it. It's crazy, and that's why everybody that I see, and they're out of cars again. And now there's the chip problem. I mean, there's so many reasons I could keep going, right? The chip problem. They can't figure out, how many.
Here's the biggest thing. This autonomous driving thing
doesn't work.
Well, and I'm not.
George Holtz.
All I'm going to say right now is maybe tomorrow it'll be reality, but today it's science fiction.
Right.
They keep saying, we're rolling it out, it's ready, we're testing, blah, blah, blah. Driver assist, there's a big difference between the driver assistance has come a million miles. Like they've got so many more safety things in place with driver assist, but that is different than autonomous driving. Autonomous driving is nobody behind the driver, nobody in the driver's seat.
Right, and that's why I kept bringing up that guy, George Holtz.
Right.
I mean, this is his argument. That all these companies have gone out of business. Like even, who was it, Uber? No. Yelp or somebody sold a program to Toyota. And they're like, it was either Uber or, what's the other one? Lyft. I think it might have been Lyft. They sold their autonomous car program to Toyota, and they lost like $1.5 billion. Not like, that's not make believe money too, and it's just
investing, trying to make it work.
Yes, they invested $2 billion into it. They were to sell 475,000, and they're like, you would pay us 475,000? I mean, 475 million? We'll take it.
If it worked, then Uber or Lyft would have done it because then they could have taken over the whole entire
world.
Right.
Global domination.
There's two big assumptions. Number one, assuming that it's going to work anytime soon. I mean, maybe someday all technology will exist. But let's put it this way. There were supposed to be flying cars by now. And that's like, everybody jokes around about that. But honestly, when we were kids, you definitely would have thought There would have been flying cars by way before now, and there's never going to be flying cars, and that's a whole other debate, but I don't believe there'll ever be flying.
Well, and just so you know, I got pulled over the other day. I don't know if you heard about this one. I didn't tell you. Maybe I did. So I got pulled over, and the police officer says, "John, how fast you're going?" Well, and I said, "Well, just, lift off speed's 88." So I think I was going about 90, 91. I was just about ready to take off. And he's like, "Sir, the speed limit is 70. I said, "Sir, my car identifies as an airplane, and I identify as a pilot, not a driver." He let me go.
That's not how it works.
He let me go.
If you were in a DeLorean, you could have lifted off at 88 miles an hour.
That's what I said. Lift off was 88. And I just couldn't get enough. That for some reason that freaking Tahoe doesn't have enough lift. The wings are not coming out or something like that.
Too heavy. It's too big.
Too heavy.
It's all those new features they got on that thing.
Yeah. So are you ready to do it today? What are you thinking? Go ahead. Bitfarm, buy.
I think everything's going up today. All the bit miners are going up today. The world's acting like yesterday was the bottom.
So I wish we could talk to. So we have a buddy, and we call him. His nickname is Tomorrow, because tomorrow he'll tell you exactly what happened today. He's like, "Oh, I told you to buy this. I told you yesterday to buy this." Don't mention the 4 cryptos that went down, only the one that went up. So don't have tunnel vision when you do this, guys. So don't be a tomorrow guy, be a today guy, and do your research.
Yeah, do your research. I'm still a buyer, but I still think it's an up and down road. Hey, listen, I'd love Bitcoin to go straight to 70,000, but if I had to give my opinion, it would be that it's going to keep bouncing around, because this didn't wash everybody out. This was not full fear.
42,500. Ethereum is almost 3,000. XRP's up 26% to $1.26. Cardona is up 44.78%.
Oh wow!
I told you. I hate it when these guys are freaking right. You know what I mean?
That could still have a long way to run.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's talking about Cardona like it's gonna compete with or take over Ethereum,
which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But it just watched a 50% jump. Crazy.
I have a undisclosed company that we can disclose on tomorrow morning's chat they have a conference call that I want us to listen to, or at least I'll listen to it this afternoon. It's
I love listening to it. Am I on the board of directors of this one or no?
We could be.
Okay.
I'm interested in it. We could be. So I want to hear what they have to say. They're brand new. They're ultra micro cap, and I don't want to say anything until I hear what they have to say, though.
So what you're saying is you could be talking to 1 or 2 people on a board of mining some type of cryptocurrency, I'm thinking?
Bitcoin.
So just so you know, you're looking at future millionaires. Many futures.
We're going to
or actually maybe many lifetimes. I don't know yet.
Let's ask tomorrow, man.
Yeah, we're asked tomorrow. All right, well, I'll be over here in a little bit. I'm going to head over now, so I'll probably be over in 10 minutes because we got to get moving.
Okay, see ya.
Bye, America, or Russia, or China.
The world.
Or the world. See you guys.
See ya.
The world.